I'll be speaking on present and soul. What is present? Present is the reality. What really exists is the present. Everybody agrees with that, because present, this infinite series is going on and it is never ending. Psychologically, we have divided whatever the presents are over, we have calling it as past. Whatever the presents which are going to come tomorrow, we are calling that as a future. And whatever we perceive, we call it as present perception. Why this knowledge is necessary to understand the soul? Because if you understand the present has two parts. One is outer present, where we experience this beautiful world. The tree, beautiful trees, the sky, the lake, the mountain. We experience all these things because of brain. We call this outer present as brain present, because after the body birth has occurred at certain time, we have been programmed, and this past dependent data is helping us to enjoy the present. You may not be, it's a little difficult to understand. Like if I take a newborn baby, if I show like this, can it identify the cloud? Can it identify the green? Can it identify the mountain? No, because the brain is not yet programmed. The past data is not there. So the newborn baby is in a silent inner present state, but we are all in the outer present state. This outer present, which is past dependent, which is, because it is past dependent, it is illusory. The inner present, which is always there, what we experience when you go to deep sleep today, or in a newborn baby. You may be wondering, this body is always there. Yes, the body is out of the donation from the parents. You know, the sperm and ovum combination has created a zygote, which you cannot see. Like here, we cannot see anything. Like that zygote is also not seen. If you put into microscope and you have to observe, that starts growing, and all the characters of that zygote is given by the parents. So my body is genetically determined. I wanted a beautiful nose and beautiful color. No, it is not possible. If I am born in a Gulf country, I will have a genetics of an Islamic person. Similar way, if I am born in a South India, in a Hindu family, I will be programmed after birth, and I will be recognizing Rama, Krishna and all. At the same time, if the baby is born in a Gulf country, it will be praying Allah. So this past dependent data after birth is a cultivated dimension which we have cultivated today, that creates the mind. So in the outer present, body and mind exist. Because of this, the whole life experience comes to us. But if you are able to transcend your body and mind, how you do when you go to deep sleep, what really exists is the inner present, which we call it as soul. This is not my words, dear. The ancient basis, if you take, this inner content is also called as Allah. You know, today's Sufi masters, they clearly say Allah is absolute and whole existence or whole life is an illusion. Similarly, if you come to our Vedic knowledge, we call it as Shivoham. Shiva means what is not, or that inner present which is silent, which we call it as Shivoham in our this thing. The same thing is called as soul. So in the present itself, there is an inner present which is beyond your perception, because perception is done by the brain. If you transcend the mind and the body, then you are in that. That's why in our scriptures it is called as Aham Brahmasmi. From there everything comes out. The inner present which is really exist, because you may be wondering what everything is exist. It is outer present which we are perceiving, but the inner present, from the inner present, the voice of it is the outer present. So in reality, the inner present is called as soul. In a scientific way, you want to get a clarification, then the inner present is present, which I explain, you know, what is that which becomes the tiniest or quantum part of the moment is called as the soul, the inner present, which in our scriptures it is called as Aham Atma Brahma, Chaitanyam Brahma, Shivoham, Satyoham. Satya means I am the truth. Shivoham means I am the Shiva. Brahmoham, I am the Brahman. So all these scriptures points out the present is the truth. Out of that, the illusory part, the body, mind, is the outer present, which is also there, but it is illusory. It is there. The trees, mountain, everything is there. If you go deep into those, like mountain or a tree, it's all out of atomic stuff. If you go to the atomic, what is really essentially there in the atomic stuff, 99.9999999%, it is just an inner present, which is, our science called it as empty space or quantum field. This itself is the soul.